What up YouTube, it's Misery Hates Company. I want to do a quick video on the state of the game. There's a lot going on both in-game and out of game, and for anyone new coming, because I do have a feeling that a lot of new people are going to be coming to the game, and some people will be returning to the game with Scarlet Witch coming in the next few days. But I do want to take a second to talk about the state of the game, to let you know what you're getting into, what you can look forward to, what you can expect, and how we all as the community should prepare for some of the other things going on outside of the game. If that interests you, make sure you watch this video to the very end because we got some golden nuggets to share and I can't wait to share them with you. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So first things first, the state of the game outside of the game. So there are things going on outside of Marvel Future Revolution that are directly going to affect MFR, such as mobile games in general are changing. More and more companies are doubling down on the mobile game communities, and that's a good thing. But it's also a little bit of a scary thing. So, and what I mean is we're seeing the announcement of Warzone Mobile coming out that is going to be able to work in tandem with Warzone on both PC and console. That's crazy. That is going to be next gen technology, next gen experience for people. So people are going to want to do that. We also have Apex Mobile coming out in the very near future. It's in a kind of a soft launch, and the global launch should be happening in the very, very near future. I personally even plan on playing Apex Mobile. And the cool thing about Apex Mobile, unlike Warzone Mobile has already said that they will have a different game title every few years. So to me, that means you're going to be wasting your time and money and resources on a game that has a scheduled end date. So while I will play it, I don't plan on getting a battle pass or anything for a game that I'm going to lose literally everything. So that doesn't appeal to me. Whereas Apex Legends Mobile has made it very clear that this is it. This is Apex Legends Mobile. We're going to be getting all of the same heroes, if you will, or characters from the original game, but also unique content for the mobile game, which is fantastic. It also means that it's not going to be cross-utilized between different, it won't be cross-platform, so we can't play against, mobile against PC and mobile against console, which in my opinion is probably a good thing, because, mobile would just destroy them, obviously. But it is really cool that they're going to be bringing unique characters to the mobile game. So that means if you play Apex Legends on the console or PC or whatever, you have a reason to play the mobile version because it's different. It's going to be a different content altogether. That is huge. That's another game-changing thing that's happening again outside of MFR, but in the gaming community. And the biggest elephant in the room has to be Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal is in fact releasing June 2nd. Now, what this means, this is probably the biggest impact for MFR because this game is as close to MFR as you can get. It is a mobile MMO RPG by a company named Blizzard or Activision, with the larger parent company. And it's a little concerning because they have a ton of experience. They have basically monopolized the MMO RPG genre for, years, decades even. So the fact that they're entering the mobile world in the mobile gaming space is both concerning and exciting. It's concerning because as an MFR fan and content creator, I know people are going to want to play it. I'm going to be playing Diablo Immortal. It looks sick. It's been on, it's been in the works for like 3 or 4 years, but a AAA studio like Activision is going to come in hot. And that's going to be a problem from MFR. Now, does that mean people will play both? That's what I plan on doing because Diablo Immortal has made it clear that they are not going to be an autoable game. You can auto run to different places you've already been to, but in terms of playing the game and fighting, you have to be playing the whole time. There's no auto function to it. Well, and a part of me loves the auto ability in MFR because it allows me as the player to pick what specific parts of the game that I want to play. That means if I don't want to do a dungeon or raid, I can just auto it while I get in the shower really quick. Or if I don't want to farm for gold, I can just auto it. And then when I come back to the game, sell all my badges and I'll have gold. That's awesome. I love that. It takes away the annoying part of the grind, but still having the actual grind, which is accruing fodder, leveling up your gear, min-maxing your stats. That's all stuff that I'm going to actively be doing in MFR. So the whole game isn't autoable because I still have to very much manage my character and manage my characters or my heroes now that we're looking at more squad-based content. So I still think there will be a space in the gaming niche or the mobile gaming niche for MFR, but it's definitely going to impact MFR when Diablo Immortal comes out. So that is the state of the game outside of MFR. Now, as a new or returning player, once you get into MFR, what can you expect? Well, let's jump over here really quick. You can expect a lot of change since the last time you've been here, or if you're new to the game, you can expect the following, which is a lot more free stuff. If we scroll down here, this countdown calendar that we have going on right now is easily the surprisingly the wealthiest that we've ever been given items in this game. So the first one, day one, was 1 million gold. The second one was a Stark support box. Then we got 6 training time tickets. That's crazy. And free crystals, 5 times of the companion upgrade boxes, 30 of the huge Convergium particles. That's crazy. This is stuff that we have never before gotten, and it's something that I'm very excited that we're now starting to get. We have Alliance raids now. This was announced to the game in the last patch, came out, which is very popular, and also just recently announced they're taking it out of the beta form and changing some of the rewards. We also have, obviously, what you're probably here for, Scarlet Witch. So new heroes coming to the game. And from what I have been told as a content creator for the game is that they do want to get more on a calendar for when the new heroes come out. Now, this is not, and they have said it several times, this is not a hero collector game. This is an MMO RPG. They want you to focus on a main and then level alts, and then you can benefit them from the different squad content, but then generally you have a main. And then if you want to collect all your favorites, that's why they have the companion feature, and then you get benefits for collecting all of them. So it is a MMO RPG with a collection feature in the span of the companions. What else can we expect from the game? Frequent new companions. So while they do say they want to get on a kind of a calendar for new heroes, my guess is, based off what we've seen and heard, I'm guessing maybe 1, 2 at the absolute max a full year on new heroes. I think it's a fair assessment. I think because it's a Marvel game, people expect them to have more heroes, right? But that's not the case. There's a lot that goes into it, and you don't want more heroes. More heroes is going to make the transmutation process awful. And if you don't know what that is, the transmutation process is how you can make specific stats of gear tailored to a certain hero, and you can re-roll that. Well, it has the opportunity of re-rolling on every single hero in the game. So if we have 20 heroes, you have your percent is going to go down to like 5% to get to the hero that you want. It's very low odds for a very high price. Not worth it. What I'd rather have is good heroes, make them few and far between, make them solid, do great content, make them unique so that the value of playing them is high, and then offer us unique content outside of those heroes. Because if you compare it to games like Diablo Immortal is going to be released with I think 5 classes, and they've announced maybe a few more will be coming. They don't anticipate having a lot of them, nor does their community. So I don't know why the Marvel community, I think it's because it is Marvel and there's so many luscious heroes to pick from, but that is not this game. We need to stop comparing it to different games like other Marvel games where you do play all the different heroes, and compare it to games that are actually similar, where they're actually ahead of the pack in terms of how many people you can play. With Scarlet Witch, we are at 10 unique heroes that you can play. That is a lot more than most MMO RPGs. And I've been playing MMOs for a while now, and that's definitely a lot more than most. So what else can you expect as a new hero? The community as a whole, yes, we have diminished in total numbers, but guess what? That's okay. We're a closer community. We have very strong feelings and have vocalized them both in the forums and through your Content Creator Corp program, which is us. There is, at the time of this recording, 3 of us, with several more getting ready to be announced in season 2. So every season we are getting new content creators to bring a new spin and challenge the existing ones to step up the game, which is exciting. There's more excitement around the game. The game right now is at a very good spot. Are there things I'm frustrated with? Absolutely. There are things that I would love changed. The amount of fodder that we get. The core system still needs to be reworked pretty heavily. But in general, I still very much enjoy this game, and not just because I make content for it, but I just enjoy playing it. I find myself, the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is not to look at any of my socials. It's not to, look at how many new YouTube subscribers I have or how many views I got on a recent video. I pick up my phone and immediately go to Marvel Future Revolution. That tells me subconsciously that I am still in love with this game. And I am. I really am still in love with the game. I hope you guys are as well, because at its core, it's a fantastic game. And we've had struggles where we felt like Netmarble wasn't listening to the developer of Marvel Future Revolution, but they have in recent days, in recent time, made it clear that they really are listening to us. And I feel confident of that because I am advocating for all of you and for us as a gaming community, because again, I play this game just like you guys do. And they are clearly listening. We are getting not everything that we want, but which is good. To be honest, we shouldn't get everything that we want. We're not like, toddlers running around throwing temper tantrums that should be rewarded for everything. They're taking a actionable approach to things. They're looking at the statistics. They're looking at the statistics, and they are delivering on things that they know are actionable that will bring benefit to both them and to the gamers as a whole and to the community. That is a good decision. That is a smart development process. I hope that we continue to see that. In fact, I'm optimistic of that because they have shown us they want to keep the Content Creator Corp involved in some of these decisions and announcements, which is very exciting. That I'm a passionate person and I want to be passionate for all of you. So all in all, the game is in a really good spot. From a PvP aspect, they have been communicating that they are tweaking it. They have communicated who and what needs to be tweaked to make it a little bit more fair. From a PvE aspect, they just introduced the new special invasions that are harder, and it's a very top tier end game type of PvE content that people are going to say you can auto it. I'm calling BS. You cannot auto the level 5 of a special invasion. There's just no way. And if you say you are, you're lying, or you're in a mega whale, and you should be able to fully auto all of that. So good for you. But at the end of the day, the game is very much enjoyable. We have a lot to look forward to, and there's a lot coming down the pipeline, and there's a lot of fast changing things that is just very exciting. So that is my state of the game as a whole. I'm very excited about where the game is, where we've come from, and what the future looks like. And I hope you guys share my passion with that. If so, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, because I'm bringing you all of the Marvel Future Revolution content as soon as I can edit the videos. I'm at the point now, there's so much content, I can't even edit videos fast enough. So, but until next time, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.